Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. If you guys need to purchase any of the triple protection bracelets or anything like that, just send me a text. It's going to be in the description box. I went ahead and I mailed all the orders out, so you guys should have your tracking numbers today for those who have ordered. All right, guys. Thank you all for the support, the super chats, the donations, all of that. I am sending that back to you guys tenfold. Guys, thank you so much for all your support. It really does help the channel grow. And let's get right into it. So let's see what Spirit wants you guys to know at this time. All right, guys? So this is going to be for Aquarius. I've already shuffled. I've already meditated, all right, on your cards and stuff like that. I'll do it one more time either way. But, this is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Whatever Spirit wants you guys to know at this time, okay, is what I'm going to go ahead and focus on. All right, guys, so what's going on in the current energy for Aquarius? So you got the Page of Wands, okay, so Aries, Leo, Sag. So good news is coming in for some of you here. Be expecting some sort of good news, maybe in the form of a phone call or in a letter or something like that. Okay, so you're very optimistic or energetic about a bright idea that you maybe have right now. Be very confident, okay, when it comes to this. Be very confident because this is a new start, okay, for some of you, and it's going to lead to some sort of success, okay, with the Page of Wands in the upright. What else, Spirit? So that's Aries, Leo, Sag. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. What is this good news? This good news is somebody's walking away from something. Okay, so abandonment or walking away, traveling could be significant as well. This good news could lead to you to lead to your travel, all right, or letting go of what no longer serves you with the Eight of Cups. Okay, Pisces energy. With this energy here, I feel like you're moving on, okay, and you're gonna start dating or you're gonna start something new. Okay, or this could be like sort of like a new idea or a new project that maybe you're finding yourself finally doing. Okay, and it might require you to have some sort of self-discovery, so it might require you to travel somewhere to do it. All right, so get a change of scenery. All right, what's the Eight of Cups, Spirit? What's the Eight of Cups? All right, you got the Three of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so for some of you here, there's some sort of delay. Okay, or this could be some sort of delay or missed opportunity. Maybe this is somebody that you were dealing with. Okay, so Fire, Aries energy with the Three of Wands. Okay, so that could be bad decisions, okay, or distractions right now. For some of you here, you need to focus. Okay, so there could be distractions. There could be a lot of things happening in your surroundings and stuff like that. But you need to get back to focus. Okay, so get back to whatever it is that you were doing. All right, so don't lack confidence when it comes to this. This could be energies that are being projected onto you. All right, so there's somebody here that could be dissatisfied with themselves. Okay, so that's why they could be projecting that energy onto you. For some of you here, you're very connected to source. Some of you are teachers. Okay, some of you are educating yourselves. You're finding the knowledge, okay, with this Hierophant and the upright Taurus energy. Okay, so for some of you, you're dealing with a Taurus, but this does talk about institutions, values, okay, blessings coming your way. All right, for some of you, you had a sense of a lack of foresight when it comes to something, but you're getting back into focus. All right, you're getting more connected to source as a day goes. Okay, so that's for some of you here. All right, you could be getting guidance or something like that as well. For some of you, this is somebody who is coming towards you for a long-term commitment. Okay, so that could be significant with the Hierophant. What's this Hierophant? You got the Hangman in the reverse. So that's Neptune. That has to do with ideals and intuition. Okay, so the Hierophant with the Hangman in the reverse, and then you got the Five of Pentacles. Somebody's being left out in the cold. All right, for some of you here, this could be like a poverty or a lack of something. Okay, I feel like you're getting out of that energy. All right, so you could have been discontent when it comes to something, but you're leaving it behind. The struggle's real, I just heard. The struggle's real, but at the end of the day, you're leaving something behind that has been imprisoning you. With the Hangman, okay, this is almost like a punishment for some of you. This could be a job. This could be something that you were dealing with or something like that. A Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, maybe even a Pisces could be significant. All right, so for some of you here, this is like you being stuck, maybe unemployed or something like that, but I feel like things are going to get better for you. Okay, just you need to be connected to source. Okay, there could be some sort of imbalance. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. If it wants to come back out, it will. But there's some sort of imbalance that maybe you need to prioritize your time, okay, and your efforts to. All right, so that's for some of you here. So what is this Page of Wands here? good news, okay, with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Capricorn energy, for some of you, you could be receiving a message from a Capricorn or an Aries, Leo, Sag, all right? So Three of Pentacles, for some of you here, you're dealing with somebody who has not learned from their past mistakes with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so this is a lack of commitment, right, for some of you as well. Maybe you need to network when it comes to whatever business you guys are getting into, okay, or something like that, because you're lacking some sort of growth. There could be good news, there could be a new endeavor or something like that, but you're still lacking some sort of growth, okay, or maybe it has to do with like maybe procrastination and stuff like that, okay, feeling drained or not getting up and doing it. So some of you need to get up and do it, all right? So that could be significant. All right, for some of you here, what's the Three of Pentacles in the reverse? Right, some of you need to go ahead and start planning, start doing like a planner, and at this time I'm going to wake up, and at this time I'm going to go to sleep, and at this time I'm going to meditate, and this time I'm going to do this. All right, so you need a plan. All right, so some of you work well with like routines or writing things down to be more organized or something like that. There's a need for someone to be more organized. So you got here the Knight of Swords, Aquarius energy. Okay, so there's big changes coming in for some of you here. There's a lot of things, opportunities that are coming towards you. Okay, there could be an Aquarius that might want to work with you for some of you here, but direct, assertive. You're very intellectual here with this Knight of Swords. You could be very honest and taking some sort of risk. Okay, or this is somebody here who could be a little impulsive that could be coming towards you. All right, they could be very quick-witty or witty. They can have a quick wit about them. Okay, so for some of you here, what is this, Aquarius? This person could talk really fast or something like that. They're fast. All right, so what's this Knight of Swords that's coming towards the Aquarius with this good news? You got the Four of Cups in the reverse. So somebody's seeing things for what it is. Okay, for some of you here, you're moving on. Okay, and you're letting go of regret. You're seizing an opportunity here with the Four of Cups in the reverse, Cancerian energy. Somebody sees something clear. Okay, for some of you here, you're seeing something clear for what it is. All right, so you're very enthusiastic. Okay, your focus is what needs to be worked on. For some of you, you need to be more connected to source and nature. Okay, so that you could get out of this poverty mindset. Okay, so I don't like to say that you are in poverty because that's putting it out there. So it's a mindset. All right, because if you're healthy, if you have health, there's wealth. Okay, if you're healthy, you're able to get out there and get that money, honey. So that's for some of you here. All right, you need to be more proactive and find that focus back. Okay, so if this is not you, this could be people around you or something like that trying to stop your growth or something like that. But I feel like this has everything to do with you. This is y'all's reading. Okay, so finding yourself. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so there could be some sort of good news when it comes to monetary matters. So money. Okay, this could be like you finding the truth, you starting to focus on something and putting money and getting some sort of money in there. All right, so finally seeing the truth. Finally seeing the fruits of your labor. Okay, so my brain is going fast. I'm channeling and my mouth is not catching up. So catch up, mustard. All right, so you're setting goals here. All right, this is someone who's very ambitious as well. All right, for some of you here, there's someone realizing that they were doing some sort of magic or something like that. All right, so you could be very consistent. All right, you could be you could be very loyal. Okay, or this could be the person that's coming towards you. For some of you, you're dealing with a Capricorn, again with the Page of Pentacles. This person could be faithful here with the Page of Pentacles, but they're dependable. But at the end of the day, it's almost like breadcrumbs. It's not there. It's not enough. Okay, or something like that, or maybe they don't feel like they're enough. For some of you here. All right, so you need to be more ambitious in whatever it is that you're putting out there. All right, you got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Absolutely, you're learning to cope with something. You're recovering. You're letting go of the negativity with the Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. Okay, you're overcoming some sort of mental hardship. For some of you here, you're definitely letting go of depression. If you guys have been depressed or drained or something like that, you're seeing something clear for what it is. It's not your energy. This could be like projected onto you. All right, so you're not giving up when it comes to this. Okay, so there could be some sort of scandal in the background that maybe is keeping you up or something like that. That's Gemini energy. I already said that. But I feel like there's somebody here that could be a little nervous, okay, about what you know or what you're doing, okay, but that's none of their business, so keep on doing you. All right, so what's this Nine of Swords in the reverse? You got the Nine of Swords in the reverse with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, double Gemini. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. You're breaking free from whatever traps you. If you were in some sort of jail, you're breaking free. If you were in a house that felt like a jail, you're breaking free. Okay, so this is escaping and facing the fears that you could have had. Whatever, if you were self-sabotaging or something like that, you're facing the fears when it comes to that. You're surviving. All right, you're coming out free from whatever this is. You're taking your control back. Okay, so that's you being hopeful. That's you being empowered. Okay, mentally strong. Alright, so there's no more confusion. You got the Seven of Cups here showing up, Scorpio energy in the upright. There's no more confusion here. Okay, so these were a lot of options, but you're breaking free from that. Okay, you're finding the solution to something. Alright, you're finding some sort of relief. Okay, so with the Seven of Cups here, somebody could be confused and they have a lot of options and opportunities here, but you don't. You're breaking free from that. Okay, so what is this Seven of Cups? Scorpio energy. What's the Seven of Cups? Some sort of an illusion, I feel, is what you're breaking free from. Okay, some sort of fantasy, letting go letting go of something that you might have illusion, like maybe you had an illusion about being with someone or something like that, or maybe you had an illusion about going into a business or something like that. You're letting go of that illusion. Okay, that was the fantasy or some sort, right? And again, procrastination is very big in this reading. All right, so don't procrastinate. All right, you got the World in the reverse, so delays, hesitations. There's no need for you to hesitate. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to go close the cycle. All right, receive your own closure. All right, you could have had some sort of false start here, maybe with a Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Okay, but at the end of the day, something is not complete. Okay, and that's what's causing some sort of confusion. For some of you, you need to go ahead and find that. Find the closure, okay? Because that lack of closure, you're the only one that could give yourself that closure, and then you got the Emperor, all right? So you're gonna boss the fuck up, okay? So that's how you boss up, is by finding the lack of closure, by finding the power within you, okay, with the Emperor. All right, so some of you here, this Emperor status is like ambition, so you getting the reason for putting something out there. Okay, so having some sort of reason, protecting yourself, having some sort of order. Okay, some of you could be like really good parents, really good father and mother, whatever, the Emperor. Okay, so Aries energy. All right, so somebody here is taking back their control. They could be very protective. Aquarius, you're showing up. You're taking a leap of faith into the unknown. Okay, so Uranus energy. Some of you could be rebelling. Okay, so there's a new beginning. Okay, for some of you, this new beginning has to do with this new start that you're starting with here with this Page of Wands. This new beginning is going to lead to some sort of travel. Okay, maybe you're going to feel like childlike, or you're going to find yourself again. So that's a good reading for you guys. Okay, there's a lot of purity. All right, there's a need for you to be a little bit spontaneous. You got the Star in the reverse. Okay, so some of you could be still doing some sort of inner healing or something like that. All right, get going. All right, so for some of you here, with this Fool showing up, okay, you're going off on an adventure. All right, some of you could be very optimistic, okay, about this adventure as well. Okay, so go for it. Don't hold yourself back. This world is to be lived. Okay, this lifetime, this time around, is to be lived. Okay, some of you could have been dealing with karmic debts or something like that from your past. You paid those debts, now move forward. It's time for you to enjoy life. Okay, guys, so like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It does help the channel grow. Let me see, where can I start here? All right, so this is what's going on. Okay, what is holding, what are your fears here? What are Aquarius's fears? Why is it that Aquarius is holding back? Okay, or what? Aquarius, energy, spirit, angel guys, spirit guys, why is Aquarius holding back? Or what is Aquarius's fears here? What is Aquarius's fears? You got the King of Pentacles, that you won't be successful. Okay, so King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right, that you might come close to somebody who's a gold digger. All right, some of you are dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What is Aquarius's fears here with the King of Pentacles in the reverse? That maybe you're not going to do something right. Okay, for some of you here, your fear is that you're never going to meet the right person. Okay, Ten of Cups in the reverse. That could be some sort of fear. Okay, with the King of Pentacles, nobody's reliable, nobody's resourceful. It will come when it's time. Okay, that's for some of you. All right, why would you start something? Don't start something new with someone just because you're lonely. Okay, and it's not going to be something that you're going to be happy with. All right, so what's this Ten of Cups in the reverse? What's this Ten of Cups in the reverse, Spirit? The Nine of Cups. Alright, so for some of you here, you guys are receiving accolades. You guys are seen in the public eye or something like that with the Nine of Cups. Your wishes are about to be fulfilled. Okay, but it isn't with this Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, whoever it is that you thought that it was going to be. It might not be that person. Alright, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This person could be married, okay, in a fake family dynamic with the Ten of Cups. It's not going to be them. Alright, somebody wants to have their cake and eat it too with the Nine of Cups. What's the Nine of Cups, Spirit? Alright, or somebody sees you, then you got the Knight of Wands. Somebody sees you as somebody who's getting a lot of attention or something like that. Somebody lusty is coming towards you. Okay, so that could be your fear, alright? Or you might fear that everybody that you meet are going to come in and take advantage of you. You can't live life like that, guys. And that everybody's going to be the same. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, undercover hoe or somebody here who's all around and about. Alright, with the Knight of Wands. Some of you could be like, you could have like, I don't know, this is a thing, but sexual OCD kind of, okay, where you don't want to have sex with anybody because you know that there's energies involved. So, that could be a confirmation. Somebody could be affecting your throat chakra or something like that. For some of you here, okay, yeah, you might feel like some of you could have that kind of energy where you don't want to have sex with anybody because you don't want to interchange that energy, and I completely agree with you. Alright, so, Knight of Wands in the reverse is somebody who goes around and fucks anything that walks. Okay, so, they want to have their cake and eat it too. Maybe an Aries, Leo, Sag for some of you. What's the Knight of Wands in the reverse? What's the Knight of Wands in the reverse? Alright, Four of Pentacles. It could be a Capricorn for some of you. Alright, so, Four of Pentacles is holding on too tightly to something that you need to let go of. Alright, for some of you here, you're still thinking that this family dynamic is going to work out, and it's not. Okay, so, that could be significant. Ten of Cups in the reverse. There's no happiness. Alright, you need to worry about your happiness. Some of you are saving. Okay, some of you are saving to get out of a codependent relationship. For some of you here, you were dealing with somebody who's very codependent. Shit, this motherfucker's so codependent that when they die, they're going to take you with them. Okay, so, Four of Pentacles, they're holding on to you to your life. They don't want to let you go. Okay, this is like somebody who's in denial. Alright, so I hope this is not you guys. If it is you guys need to work on that because you're whole and complete all by yourself. Alright, so what else, Spirit? What let me see, what else can we ask here? What can Aquarius expect in the near future, Spirit? What can Aquarius expect in the near future? For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. You got the Magician, your manifestations are coming in, alright, or you have resources that are available to you, okay? So, you guys know how to manifest, you guys know how to put things into perspective. Again, it will require you to be focused. The Magician, right? So, what can you expect in the near future? For Aquarius, with the Magician here, and then you got the King of Wands. Somebody here could be playing in your energy, trying to do some sort of fucking magic. King of Wands in the reverse. This person's a warlock. Gemini energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. For some of you here, okay, this message apparently doesn't want to come through. What is this king in the near future? King of Wands here in the reverse. Somebody's very trying to manipulate you. Okay, so tell me more. What is this, Spirit, with the King of Wands and the Magician? King of Wands in the reverse and the Magician. Alright, so you have here the Three of Wands. Okay, so the Five of Cups. For some of you here, you guys are manifesting like a travel, okay, or going somewhere. You're just waiting on your ships to come in. Okay, who's this King of Wands in the reverse? And you're letting go of this past resentment with whoever this King of Wands is in the reverse. For some of you here, it was your baby daddy, right? The Emperor. But this person's distorted. Okay, so King of Wands. Tell me more about the King of Wands in the reverse. This person is a tyrant, okay, for some of you. This is in the near future. What's King of Wands? Eight of Pentacles. Alright, so it might be somebody who you work with. For some of you here, this could be a boss figure or something like that. Okay, so for some of you here, you could be manifesting like a new job. Maybe it requires you to travel or something like that. And it's going to allow you to, Five of Cups in the reverse, be free from whatever has been holding you back. Okay, you're going to be happy about it. Okay, because you're letting go of this past resentment or something like that. For some of you here, you're letting go of your past. Your baby daddy or some shit like that. What's his Eight of Pentacles? They might want to work on something with you. You might not want to work on anything with them. What's this 8 of Pentacles, Spirit? Right, or this is you bought, no, yeah, they want to work on it. They're going to be love bombing you or something like that with the Ace of Cups. Okay, for some of you here, you could be meeting somebody at work. Okay, for some of you here, you could be doing your boss. Okay, so I wouldn't do that. Don't share where you eat. Okay, so initials W could be significant. M, T, J, L. What's this Ace of Cups, Spirit? You got the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you here, somebody here has not learned from their past mistakes. They're going to hold you back. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. They could still be dealing with other people, okay, at the same time, all right? They lack growth. This is poor work ethic as well, all right? So for some of you here, you're losing some sort of love towards a job or something like that. That could be significant. Because maybe they were treating you like a fucking tyrant here with the King of Wands. They're very overbearing here. All right, for some of you here, this person still lacks commitment. So don't fall for that shit. What is this 3 of Pentacles in the reverse with the Ace of Cups? Eight of Cups in the reverse. All right, so somebody has some sort of abandonment issues, okay, that they need to work on. For some of you, this is you. All right, if you're dealing with some sort of abandonment issues or something like that, that's something that you need to go within and work on for yourself. You need to heal that. All right, guys, because the 8 of Cups in the reverse and the 3 of Pentacles, for some of you, you're going to accept this love offer again in the near future, okay? And it's somebody here who has been manipulative, all right? This is the King of Wands. You've already kind of healed from it, so don't go back to something that's going to unheal you. You have a sense of foresight. You're moving forward, okay? The 3 of Wands. You are looking at your ships coming in. They're right there, all right? So for some of you here, this person is going to stop this growth, this new business, this new endeavor, or something like that. Okay, so for some of you here in the near future, you need to be careful with that. Okay, what's the outcome for Aquarius? What is the outcome? You got the Temperance in the reverse, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so something is not balanced here. All right, there's a need for you to do things in moderation. Okay, so what's this Temperance in the reverse? Sagittarius, I already said that. What's the Temperance in the reverse? You got 1 foot in the water, 1 in the earth. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, or an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Sagittarius here. All right, you got the 3 of Cups. Somebody here cannot they are a fucking gossiper, okay, or a damn cheater of some sort. They can't change their ways. Okay, so 3 of Cups in the reverse. With the Temperance in the reverse, there's no balance, there's no restoration. For some of you here, you might not be able to get back with this person because the lies and the cheating and the gossip that has been spread about you, all right, people are going to look at this person like, what are you doing? Okay, so I would. All right, so what's this 3 of Cups in the reverse with the Temperance? For some of you, you're dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. There could be a lot of gossip involving family, okay, or there could be the 10 of Pentacles, this family. There could be some sort of gossip involving, well, the Temperance is in the reverse. Okay, so for some of you here, this could be about an inheritance. This is not going to be for everybody. Okay, but this could be about an inheritance, and there's a lot of gossip revolving around an inheritance of some sort of somebody who passed on. Okay, my condolences. They could have been a Sagittarius. Okay, for some of you, or a Sagittarius season could be significant. All right, what's the 10 of Pentacles, Spirit? With the 3 of Cups in the reverse. The 4 of Cups in the reverse. Guys, you see something clearly for what it is. Okay, so you have, you're rejoining the world. You're just worried about building legacy wealth, or that's what you need to be worried about. Okay, don't fall into any gossip. There could be somebody here who's calling you and giving you gossip or something like that. All right, maybe about their family. They're emotionally dumping on you. For some of you here, you guys don't need that. Okay, with the 4 of Cups in the reverse. You need to see things for what it is. There's a need for you to renew yourself, kind of like go back into the world, okay? This is you being lost in monotony, but I feel like you are seeing something clearly for what it is, okay? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's definitely with a fucking karmic, okay? And they both dabble in fucking magic at the same time, okay? So, very manipulative, very overbearing. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag for some of you here. All right, somebody here is not confident as well, or they're dealing with their insecurities. Okay, so what's the Queen of Wands in the reverse, Spirit? Or you guys see clearly who this witch is, okay, or who this bitch is. All right, whoever this person is causing some sort of chaos, okay, maybe in your family or something like that. You already know who that is with the Four of Cups in the reverse. For some of you here, this person could have missed a chance with you. And that's why they're spiteful now with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they come in with some sort of love offer or something like that. Don't take it. What's the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Wands in the reverse? Guys, don't drink from anybody. What's the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Wands, Spirit? What is the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Wands in the reverse? The King of Swords. Yeah, you might need to cut this shit, alright? Or you guys are very logical. Alright, for some of you here, you guys are speaking your truth, okay, when it comes to something. This could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Coming in with some sort of love offer or something like that. What's this King of Swords? King of Swords is you guys, could be. When they come in with the love offer, I feel like you guys are going to turn them down. Or you need to. What's this King of Swords, Spirit? Seven of Swords, or you need to. Okay, so I'm going to take it in both ways because it just fell. Alright, so for some of you here, this person got caught in the act or something like that, trying to give you some sort of love offer. Okay, with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. And the Seven of Swords in the upright, this person's still a fucking sneaky cheater. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's in the upright or if it's in the reverse. If it's in the reverse, they're a sneaky cheater that tell you about it, okay? And if it's in the upright, they're just a sneaky liar, okay? So for some of you here, you're very logical with that shit, and you guys are cutting that shit off, all right? What's the Seven of Swords? All right, you're the High Priestess. You're following your intuition. For some of you here, this person put you in a third party or has been placed in a third party or something like that. They're gonna do the same shit to you, okay? And then chances are, okay, if you were the other woman and they cheated on their person with you, they're gonna cheat on you with with another person. That doesn't change. Okay, so the High Priestess is the other woman. All right, for some of you here, keep your moves silent at this time, or you're very mysterious here, and that's breaking this person's heart. Okay, maybe you're silent towards this person, and that's breaking this person's heart. It's because you see them for who they are. Okay, so Pisces energy, B, J could be significant, T, O, R, A could be initials. Okay, so somebody could be reading the Torah. Okay, look, the Empress. You got the Empress here. So this is you giving birth to something new for some of you here, towards Libra energy. The Seven of Swords is what I was clarifying. The High Priestess came out. The Three of Swords. So you see things for what they are. For some of you here, this person's already married or has a baby mama or something like that that's always going to be butting into y'all's relationship, so you're letting it go. Alright, for some of you here, this could also be like pregnancy or somebody here giving birth to something new. What's this, Empress? Right, you got the Ten of Wands in the reverse. You're releasing the burdens that you don't need to be carrying. Alright, for some of you here, this could be a mother figure or something like that. What's the Ten of Wands with the Empress? Alright, you're starting to pick up everything and you're starting to give birth to something new, guys. Keep on doing you. Alright, you're very fertile with ideas right now. Okay, so you got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. There's a need for you to surrender, okay, to the divine here, but not surrender or put your guards down. Okay, so you need to stand your ground always. I will always tell you to stand your ground and always protect yourself. With the Seven of Wands in the reverse, that does talk about surrendering. Okay, so somebody needs to surrender here. Their ego gets the best of them. What's the Seven of Wands in the reverse? For some of you here, you need to protect yourselves. Alright, so there could be a confrontation that may arise, but you don't want to fight or anything like that. So you're just surrendering. You don't even want to prove a point anymore because you already know the truth. It is what it is. Alright, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay, with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. What's this Ace of Wands with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, Spirit? That'll be 8 of Wands. Some of you are blocking sex, period. Okay, so some of you are celibate. Okay, so what's the Ace of Wands in the reverse with the 7 of Wands in the reverse? Nine of Pentacles. Alright, so for some of you here, there is some sort of delay or something like that, but you're self-made, you're being independent here. Okay, so some of you are definitely getting up there, getting some sort of social status or something like that. Queen of Pentacles, absolutely. You guys are very reliable, very resourceful. You just might need to take a risk. Okay, so there's going to be the end of conflict with the Five of Swords in the reverse. The Fool in the reverse is showing up. So somebody could see you as somebody who's naive, but you're not. You're just very nurturing. You're just very earthy. Okay, so for some of you here, you're just like an earth angel. Okay, so Ace of Wands in the reverse talks about delays or having some sort of stagnicity or something like that. That's why you need to set some sort of healthy boundaries, okay, and kind of like do you. All right, for some of you here, you're deciding to be single and do you. All right, until the right person comes along. Okay, so what's this Nine of Pentacles? The Sun. Until the right person comes along, you're looking forward to happiness. All right, if something that doesn't seem happy or something like that, you're not gonna give it a chance. For some of you, you're pregnant. How did you get pregnant? You're by yourself. Some of you could have been doing in vitro or something like that. Okay, so some of you could be looking into that. What's the Sun? That's like exposure. So somebody could be getting some sort of exposure. Okay, maybe you're a model or something like that, and you need to take that risk and put yourself out there. For some of you here, this is what you need to do. All right, so the Sun here. What's the Fool in the reverse? Fear is in the other side of success, guys. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Cancer. Follow your intuition. There could be somebody holding you back. It could be like a mother figure for some of you here with the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, or maybe you're, I don't know. What's the Queen of Cups in the reverse? This person gives you bad advice. I don't know if it's somebody who's giving you bad advice or somebody who's giving somebody bad advice, all right? To not take a leap of faith or something like that. Some of you do need to take a leap of faith, okay? And what's this Queen of Cups' problem? All right, or what's this Queen of Cups' in the reverse's intentions towards the Aqua? All right, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They don't want you to be married. They don't want you. They want you in the reverse here. They don't want you to be sensible. They don't want you to make money. They don't want you to give birth to things. What's this Queen of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? For some of you, it's a mother figure. Or this person's baby mama, or this person has somebody here who's a baby mama or something like that. Two of Pentacles is somebody who this person was juggling. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, juggling, unbalanced. Okay, for some of you here, you could be taking advice from two people that are not giving you good advice, or this person is. They're actually causing some sort of chaos. Two of Pentacles in the reverse also talks about not putting your priorities first. Okay, so for some of you here, it's almost like you're having to put somebody else's priorities before yours. Okay, so give me one more. The Five of Swords. Somebody here wants to win at all costs, okay? They're jealous of you or something like that. If you guys are like intuitive, if you guys are very nurturing, if you guys are in a relationship or something like that, there could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius that does not want that to happen for you, okay? So they're very jealous of you. They're very deceitful. They could be setting you up for some of you here. This could also be like a friend or a foe. So 8, 10 of Swords in the reverse, guys. You're recovering from it. Stop making excuses for people. You could be making excuses for the wrong fucking people. The Strength card is in the reverse. And the 8 of the... then you have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. You have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so you're recovering from something, and there's somebody here that could be trying to, like, their ego. Okay, there's the ego death that has to happen here. Okay, with the Strength card in the reverse. The Eight of Swords is in the reverse. Somebody's self-sabotaging something because of their ego. Making excuses for somebody else, okay? Making excuses for their mother or a mother figure or a person who acts like a mother figure. This doesn't matter if this is a male or a female, okay? It could be a male that acts like a bitch, okay? With the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. You're recovering. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. The Strength card in the reverse, okay? You guys are strong as fuck. Don't let anybody try to take that from you, okay? Or don't let anybody come into your life and tell you otherwise or make you feel lesser than, okay, ever. Right, Eight of Swords. You're breaking free from that kind of energy either way. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Death card, Chariot. And the reverse. Somebody doesn't want to see you be seen online, okay? They don't want people to see your transformation or something like that if you have gone through a transformation. I don't know. But I'm not going to get into that in this reading. Guys, let me go ahead and pull some of these really quick. All right. Angel guides, spirit guides. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let me know if it resonated. Okay, so let me see. Let me pull some of these really quick. What is this? Make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. Confirmation. Okay. You need to know your worth even when others don't. You're not what people think of you. Thank you, Spirit. Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. Another confirmation. Spirit's on one. Alright, so accept where you're at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about what your intentions about your intentions. This makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will be unexpectedly open. Be ready. Okay, so be very specific on what you want to manifest. Your angel guides, your spirit guides are watching over you. They're giving that for you. They're giving that to you, but you need to be specific. If you want money, okay, they're going to give you $1. If you want $1,000, they're going to give you $1,000. Okay, so be specific. All right, so let me pull. This is calling my name for some reason. What's the vibe, really quick? Energy. Spirit, what do you want Aquarius to know at this time? All right, yeah, they're suffering in silence. For some of you here, if you're suffering in silence, you need to get out of that energy. All right, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. Okay, for some of you here, this person could have broke your dreams. It's time for you to make new dreams. Okay, you are whole and complete all by yourself. All right, what else, Spirit, do you want Aquarius to know at this time? For some of you here, you might doubt that this person, I don't know, I feel like that's the only card that wanted to come out. And look, you have hopeful, inspired, and optimistic. For some of you here, this person is giving you the silent treatment or something like that, and they're really trying to affect your ego. Okay, for some of you here, they're suffering in silence too. So if you wanted to know that, that's the truth. Okay, it's not just one-sided. What else, Spirit? What's suffering in silence here? Alright, so yeah, they're salty, they're bitter, they're angry, and they're petty as fuck by doing this. Okay, so there could be some... You guys are not talking. I don't feel like you guys are in communication right now. Alright, so they're salty at you. But it's okay, it's pink Himalayan salt. At the same time, pink Himalayan salt talks about love. Okay, and harmony. Some of you need to go ahead and do some sort of like... light a candle, cleanse yourself with a white candle, put some Himalayan salt around like a circle. Okay, and put the white candle right there in the middle. I will stick a little garlic on there. Okay, so like a garlic clove with the paper and everything on the top. Okay, so That's good for breaking hexes. Because this person's salty and bitter. It doesn't mean that they're doing some sort of magic. They could be, but it doesn't mean that they're doing some sort of magic. They could just be sending you or projecting onto you or sending you evil eye. Okay, so what's salty here? Why are they salty? Love affair and chaos. Because their love affair, whoever they fucking cheated on you with, it's going to chaos. They're having chaos. That person's probably cheating on them. Alright, what you do to others gets done to you. Love affair, dirty little secrets. Sex fix, down low. Somebody could be in the down low. Okay, so, dirty little secrets. Keeping dirty little secrets. Now they're having some sort of upheaval. Alright, so, disaster, a downfall, a tornado could be significant. That's chaos. Okay, it's tornado, chaos. That would be what? Scorpio energy? What else, sir? What do you want, Aquarius, to know? Alright, running, escape, denial, excuses. Okay, they're running from taking accountability when it comes to something. So chances are if they come towards you or something like that, they're going to tell you their side of the story, like they told their side of the story over here. Right? There's consequences to that shit. Okay, so look at her with eyelashes and a fucking lighter with matches all around her eyelashes. Burn your eyelashes. Alright, bad choices, games, mixed signals. Alright, somebody could have a fire, a scar or something like that. I am fire, it says there, so like with band-aids. Okay, so they could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag for some of you. Or this is their family. So blood ties, inner circle. You could have blocked their family for some of you here. So this person's between, yeah, whatever. Let's pull some of this really quick, guys, and then we'll end your reading. All right. Angel guides, spirit guides, good living light, clear and precise messages for my Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know at this time? I'm just going to pull 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. All right, so be careful of drama starters, okay? Be careful of people that are trying to start some sort of drama. All right, they're fucked up over you, so that's why they're trying to start the drama. Okay, for some of you here, this person's still arrogant as fuck, pride and ego. Okay, they're stubborn. They want everything to go their way. All right, they're super selfish. So you're a divine feminine here on the bottom of the deck. So you keep doing you, guys, or you're pampering yourself. You're doing you. That's what you need to be doing. Guys, I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, and prosperity to every single one of you guys. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. Guys, see you in the next one.